talk you through how to use the one-page document, which is called Lichess.org for students and parents. And this document is available on the Ficheall.ie website. It's a one-page document, and it just talks you through how students and parents can set up Lichess profiles to play online chess safely. So let's start by searching for Lichess.org. So it's pronounced Lichess, which stands for Libra Chess, which means chess for free. So this is the Lichess website, and you will see straight away there is options for quick pairing, lobby, and correspondence, and all of this is without having signed up to an account. So you can play anonymously. I can play anonymously straight away. I don't have an account set up at the moment, so I can click straight in to, I can set up a pairing, and if I do that, it means the first number means how long each person gets, and the second number means the increment for each move. So this game here is 3 minutes per person and 2 seconds for each move you make. So every time you make a move, you get 2 seconds back. This game is just purely 5 minutes for each person, no seconds for each move. So after 5 minutes, if your time is out, that's it, you've lost the game. This one here is 10 minutes for each person and 5 seconds for each move that you make. So let's just go and click in to one of these, see what happens. So this is me playing another anonymous person, and you can see on the bottom right 20 seconds to play the first move. So I'm white, so I must move first, and all I do is click on a piece and move to the possibilities, and now they have the option to move. And you can see the 10 minutes hasn't started yet. This game is a 10 plus 5 game, so it's 10 minutes and 5 second increments. So if they don't make a move now in the next 13 seconds before the countdown timer stops, the game is abandoned. But hopefully they do, and we can have a short game then. Doesn't look like they will. So the game is aborted, and we can go back. What happens then is we didn't get to play that person, and this can happen often when you have anonymous people playing. It's often better to sign in with a profile for this reason. Equally, we can go, so that was the quick pairing section. We could equally go to the lobby section, and again, I haven't signed into an account. I haven't set up an account. I can just click on a 5+1 game here. So now, same situation again. I'm going to move first, and if they move in the next 20 seconds or so, then we'll have a game. But the other person must make the move in that time for the game to actually begin. If it doesn't begin, it's just aborted. And again, that person didn't make a move, so I don't have a game. And this is a slight issue with Lichess. If you don't have an account, if you haven't signed in, if you are signed in, you're much more likely to get a game. Let's give it one last go. You can see the ones that go grey, they're people who've matched up. Over here you can see the mode, so there is casual games if you're not signed in. Correspondence, they are longer than a few hours. They might take a few days to go over and back, which can be quite long for children to do. So just going back to the document from Ficheall, I've just explained what the timings are related to. I've shown you how to play anonymously, so we went to Lichess.org, selected a game from the quick pairing or the lobby section. So this was the quick pairing section, this is the lobby section. We didn't get a game going. An alternative to this is to create your own games. So these people have created games and they've listed them in the lobby. I could also create a game. Standard, real time, 5 minutes per side, 8 minute increments. Let's make that 3. let's make that 4. And if I select the black and white king, that means I don't care, random side. Whereas if I click black, then I will definitely be black. If I click white, then I will definitely be white. So let's say that I don't mind, that's going to randomize. This is my game here now, the green one. So I've got a 4+3 game, and now I'm waiting in the lobby. I've created the game. I'm waiting in the lobby for someone to click on it. Someone has just clicked on it, and now they want to play me. So I'm black, they're white, and again, the same thing as we saw before. They must move first before the countdown timer. So I would expect these games to go ahead because they've selected the game to play me. So I know that they're actually online and active, but they've aborted it. So that can be quite frustrating. So even though I've created a game, they clicked on it. We still don't get a game going, and that can be a little bit frustrating at times. It is also possible to play a computer and set the level. So the level of the computer can be very basic, level 1 to very, very good, level 8. So let's try that. Play with the computer here. You can see level 1 to level 8. So let's go for level 2. Standard, time control, let's say unlimited. There's no pressure with time then. And this will definitely start playing. So now I'm playing on a computer at AI level 2. And just to show you what it's like to actually play. And the sounds can be turned off when you have a profile. And that's not an issue. And obviously the higher the level that they are, the better they're going to play. And I can always, in the middle of that game, leave it and return to the play section again. Just one last thing in this section, I want to bring your attention to the Learn menu up here. So in the Learn menu, if you don't want to play chess, this will teach you the chess basics. It will lead you through a series of lessons for each piece, and as well as tactics as well, beyond just the pieces. So the 6 pieces, then capturing, mating, castling, all of that is in the chess basics section. You can carry out some puzzles, you can study, and there is even, if a teacher were to set up a learning space, they could also set up a learning space and assign puzzles in this, and it's all for free. So that's one of the really good benefits of Lichess. It is free. The anonymous function isn't always very reliable, but you can always play the computer in that section. Okay, so the next option is the play a friend option on Lichess, which is something different in that you can send a link over by text or by email to someone to actually play them at chess on the Lichess website. So it's listed here again in the middle of the page, option 2, play a friend. In Lichess, we will go to, in the home page, again, we don't have to have an account for this to be able to do this option. We can go to the play with a friend button here. And again, similar to playing regular chess with a computer or creating a game on the website to play an anonymous person, we just create a game like this. And what that does is it generates a link, this link here. And whoever has this link, or as it says here, the first person to come to this URL will play with you. So if you have a WhatsApp group with a few people, you can put that link in there. The first person to click on the link will play you. And once they do so, if I take this link and send it to a friend directly to them, once they click on it, this whole page, this actual page, will change to become a chess page like the regular Lichess playing platform. Equally, you could send an email to someone, but I suppose using a messenger on an iPad or on a smartphone is probably the most convenient way of doing it. So as it says here, you create a game, it generates a link, and once you kind of done that, you can send the game to someone and the first person to see the link and click on it. That will create a game then, and instantly you will start playing whoever has that link. Okay, the third option and last option I want to show you, just to going through the one-page document from Ficheall, is how to formally register with Lichess.org. So we've been using the website Lichess.org. We have been using it anonymously. We haven't set up an account. We can play other people anonymously. We can play with a friend. We can create a game. We can play the computer as well. So those three options are there for you without having to set up an account. Right now, I just want to show you the option of setting up an account. So if we go to sign in and register, and on the registration page, you will be asked to input a username, a password, and an email account, and agree to the terms and conditions. Hit register. And when you do that, it will send an email to your email account asking you to confirm that your account is going to be activated, and you will have to click on that before you can use Lichess. Okay, so I have gone through that process now. I've set up my password, my username, and my email account, and I've confirmed that my email account is linked to this account now. And so I am officially in. I have a profile already, Mr. Murray, SNE. And then what you see then in the lobby is slightly different in that you can see other people's usernames. Other people's usernames are there. You can see their rating. So 1500 is average, and that's where everyone starts off. So this person, Gademirov Vek, is 1500 question mark. So that means he's just entered the game. F Robinson 13 as well has just entered the game. So you're given a rating of 1500 question mark until about 10 games in, and that's when your rating is kind of, I suppose, it's no longer question marked, and it can still rise and fall depending on how well you do in your games. If you beat those of a higher rating, your rating goes up. If you lose to those in a lower rating, your rating will go down. And so this account now will keep track of all the games. It is probably easier to get a game and get someone actually playing you. You'll notice here as well that some games are rated and that they affect your rating. Others are casual and they don't affect your rating. Okay, so just clicking back this now, I want to show you quickly how to use kid mode. So if you have someone who is under 18 and they're maybe using a parent's email account, you want to make sure that their account is kid mode an account. So you go to preferences, click on kid mode over here, and you're going to enter your password again and then enable kid mode. And you'll see here in kid mode, the Lichess logo gets a smiley face icon, so you know your kids are safe. So I just want to show you quickly before I do that. If I go back and I choose a game, I'm going to click on any game here now just to get into playing a regular game. So just click on. So again, it looks very, very similar, but because I actually have an account now, I can chat to the other person. So I'll just get this game going so that it actually counts. I've typed in hello, or I meant to type in hello, and they can respond back to me. Now, I can say whatever I want here. And this person is talking to me while we're playing the game. And the slight problem with that you might have if you have someone who is of a younger age is that they can say literally anything. I believe that some maybe curse words will be filtered or picked up on by the account. And you can also report people who are speaking inappropriately on the chat function. I'm not sure what effect that has in the game though. In Kid mode, however, the chat room is disabled. Okay, so let's checkmate it there. And you can see over here, I just wanted to show you quickly, the rating. My rating has now gone up by 5 because I've won that game, and his has gone down by 3. But he was rating lower than me. So that's why it's not a big difference. I'm going to leave this game quickly. I'm going to go back to my preferences. I've left the game. I've gone back to kid mode here. If I enable kid mode, success, it's been enabled. Now you can see over here next to the icon, there's a bit of a smiley face. And if I go back to play someone, it's still the same platform, except if I click into a game here. So yeah, I'll just start the game. I should have moved that too. There is no chat function here now. The chat function is gone. I cannot chat openly. I can only play chess in kid mode. And that is the big, really good safety feature within Lichess when playing chess, in that I can enable that kid mode. Okay, and it's password protected each time. So if you're a parent setting up your child's account, you have the password, you enable kid mode, and you can only be undone by knowing the password. And if you keep the account logged in to an iPad or anything else like that, you won't really need the password. I mentioned about the chess rating also. One final thing to make you aware of, though, is that you do have a rating for each different type of game of chess. Now, you might say there's only one form of chess, but on the Lichess website, there's a number of variations on the website as well. Oh, so I need to resign the game to get rid of it. And that's going to lose me points. That's okay. So, yes, variations. I'll just show you very quickly here. If I go to create a game, the standard, so standard chess is standard chess. There's also different variations called Crazy House, Chess 960, King of the Hill, Tree Check, Anti-Chess, which is like loser chess, atomic chess, horde, and racing kings. They're all different types of chess. And if you looked here, you will see H for horde, chess 960. You get different ratings depending on what type of variant you're playing. Most will only be interested in standard chess, but the variant can be really good fun as well. And in your settings here, you can choose what you want to see in your lobby. If you only want to play standard chess, then you won't want to see any of these games in the lobby. If you only want to play at a particular time, then you won't want to see the rest of them. So rapid and blitz are slightly different to each other. Do you want increments for time? Do you want to play any casual games, rated games? You can choose also the rating range that you want. So if you only want to play between 1250 and 1600, you submit that now, and now it's filtered. It's going to be a lot less people you can possibly play, but that's all you're looking for. Then that you can filter it like that.